Alright, Mr. Burns here. We're going to go over today, we're going to look at the quiz that you just took last week. The second quiz of Unit 2, which was on the Electoral College, role of the media, public policy, and campaign spending and campaign costs. 20 questions. There were about 8 tough ones. Let's look at the first one, was number 1, which was only a tough one in one class, but shouldn't have been a tough one. The president and vice president are elected by, the answer is C, majority vote in the Electoral College. You can lose the popular vote, still become president, as we saw in 2000 and 2016, a couple other elections in the past. Okay, Electoral College is what ultimately determines the president. It's that system that is part of our Constitution to elect the president and vice president. Positives, negatives, of course. Positives ensures that, small states, swing states, rural areas, suburban areas are represented. Obviously, the negative is that the popular vote doesn't necessarily determine the president. All right, let's look at number 4 over here on the right, which was 4 of the 5 classes. This was a tough one. This is right from your study guide. Which of the following statements is true about how the number of states' electoral votes is determined? The bigger the population of the state, the bigger the representation in the Electoral College. Therefore, the answer is A. Congressional representation directly related to population. Okay? That has nothing to do with size of the state. They're not equal. Okay? Number 5 is a basic algebra question that everyone missed, and in one class, 7% of you got it right. The highest percent they got it right was 43%. Very alarming. This is right from your study guide as well. The formula to figure out how many electoral votes a state has is 2 senators plus the number of representatives, which fluctuates based on population. The more the population, the more the representatives, equals the number of electoral votes. So in this case, 2 is always the number of senators. 2 plus x equals 38. Subtract 2 on each side, x equals 36. The answer is C. This could be asked the opposite way. If a state has 38 representatives, how many electoral votes does it have? That would be 2 plus 38 equals x. 2 plus 38 is 40, that would be. Okay, you might see that on your test. Who knows? Alright, let's go down to number 9. Bias. One of our vocabularies. Remember, bias means prejudice, one-sided, unfair, unfair treatment of. My example, my dog is better than your dog. Okay, it's an opinion based on the fact that Patty is my dog, and you love your dog better than you love my dog, I'm sure. So, can a census be biased? Census is counting how many people live in an area. B, poll taken by the Green Party, a political party. Income tax returns. That seems to be a factual set of information. County health statistics also seems to be factual information. All right, which one is a bias or an opinion? B. The poll conducted by the political party. All right, number 12. Only one class struggled with this one, but whenever you see political action committees, you need to think contributing money. Lobbying is more of an interest group, but when they're contributing money, it's a PAC or a super PAC. So that's B. All right, 16. Let's scroll down here. Okay, this is only one class struggle with this one. Straight up vocab. Which term best describes a newspaper article written to express an opinion as an editorial or an op-ed piece? Opinion editorial. Okay, C. Alright, 17. Always is a tough one. Very disappointed that this is a tough one. All classes, 21 to 62% was the range. A lot of you missed this word, endorsed. Okay, the Daily Express newspaper endorsed, supported, gave their opinion that they want Carlos Martinez to be the chairman of the Board of Supervisors and Monica Shelton to be sheriff. They stated an opinion. A lot of you picked A. The answer is D. Publish an op-ed piece. Because of that word endorsed. Endorsed means to support, to give your opinion. Okay. 18. 2 classes struggle with this one. This is Anna, and she's going to vote. So look at, she's reading several different newspapers, she's listening to radios, she's watching debates on TV, commentaries on different television stations, she's looking at things from multiple points of view, analyzing materials from multiple perspectives. lot of you pick C or D, but B is the best answer here. Okay, again, this is one of those, how can citizens evaluate campaign materials? There's 5 things there, and separating fact from opinion, identifying propaganda are 2 of them, but in this case, the example is B. All right, make sure you look at these, re-watch this video if you need to. Review your study guide. Both sets are on Quizlet for quiz 1 and quiz 2. Make sure you look at both of those. Focus on the areas that you are struggling in more so than the areas you've mastered. Okay? 35 questions on the test next time I see you. Okay? All right. Thank you.